Alright, what is going on, team? I've been getting a lot of requests to do with Google Ads and product research for Google products that are specifically meant to do well on Google Ads, in particular spots like this, like Google Shopping, and then also a little bit of Google search campaigns that you would see something like that down here below. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of explain what I do when I do my product research, and it ties in both Google keywords and it ties in Amazon keywords. So I'm looking at search volume and demand based on Google and also based on Amazon. So when we go through here and we look at products on Google, you can see we have all the shopping listings that come up, and a tool that I'm using right here is called Keywords Everywhere. So you can go ahead and get the Chrome extension. This is what it would look like. It's honestly incredibly cheap. You just buy credits and then you use the credits whenever you're looking for search volume. And then once you've got Keywords Everywhere, once you get onto Google Chrome, you're going to be able to see this. So it will show you search volume for that keyword, and then it will also show you the cost per click. And then another cool thing that it does is down here, it will actually show you alternative keywords, which can also give you a lot of great ideas when it comes to keyword ideas for your product title structure and description structure. Because if you can go and you can rank really high for a couple of these high volume keywords, there's a high likelihood that your listing will take off and you'll be able to make a lot of sales with Google Ads. So what I would do is I would go through and I would look for different products in Google, and I'd be looking at the search volume first. So any products that have a search volume generally over 1,000 still have potential. I know that seems like a low amount, but it really isn't. But the other thing that I'm looking for is actually a low cost per click. If there's a high search volume but a high cost per click, and generally a cost per click over $1 is a high one for me, I won't go through and sell that product, just because even though there's a lot of demand, the higher cost per click indicates that there's a ton of competition, and most likely competition that's spending a lot of money. So let's say that we're trying to sell boho home decor. Now when I type in the boho home decor, of course this is a very broad general keyword structure, so you can sell products just based with that keyword structure, but we're looking for more product specific keywords that are within the category of boho home decor. So once you type that in, you can see just for the entire general topic, we have 5,400 search volume and 41 cost per click. Cost per click is a little bit higher than I would want it to be, especially for only 5,400 search volume. But then what I would do is I would scroll down here and I'd look at the different products that are showing as #1 for this search term. So you can see we're getting a lot of different types of products, but what you want to do is you want to actually look in the title structure to find product specific keywords. So when we go through here and we look at this, like a hand woven grid modern, okay, there's one that's really interesting. So rattan boho dining chair. So let's try just putting in rattan boho. Okay, so now that we put in rattan boho, you can see very low search volume, not even any cost per click. So that's one that we wouldn't want to go for. Okay, so here's another one. We've got farmhouse. So I would say let's try combining farmhouse with a specific product under the boho category. So let's try putting in farmhouse rug and let's see what comes up. So farmhouse is like a style. I've actually looked into this before, and there you can see we've got another idea. So 8,100 search volume, 56-cent cost per click, and the cost of these products, like the perceived value of a farmhouse rug, is so high, which means that your profit margins on a product like this could be incredible as long as you're shipping a good quality product, because to return a rug would just be excessively expensive. So you can see just based on the keyword searches, we can actually find product specific keywords. We then run it through a quick search test just to see what the search volume and the cost per click is for that keyword. Now you can do this not only by looking at the different options that are showing here as #1 under the Google Shopping ranking, but you can actually also do this by scrolling down here and looking at the long tail keyword options. Here you're not only going to be able to see potential keyword options, you're going to be able to see the search volume and the cost per click, and you can see just right off the bat we can go specific. We can do farmhouse kitchen rug. There's another keyword option. Farmhouse rug for kitchen. There's another one. Farmhouse area rug. There's another one. So a farmhouse rug potentially could have about 4 to 5 high value keyword structures implemented into the title and the description of that product, potentially ranking you in a very high level for multiple high volume keywords. Now the other way that we're going to do product research is by going to Amazon, and here again you're going to see the Keywords Everywhere tool actually can be activated on Amazon as well. So when we go and we look at farmhouse rug, you can see 8,100 record search volume with 56 cent cost per click, which is reasonably good, but we're not going to stop there. The next thing that you want to do is you want to go through Amazon and actually look at the different products that are ranking #1 on Amazon, and here you're going to also get keyword ideas. So when you go through and you look at the product titles for all these different products, you're going to be able to see something like this, like tassel area rug. That might be a keyword there that's really good. Tulum collection, that could potentially be something as well. Jute area rug, that could be something as well. So once we get these keyword ideas, we then go back over to Google and we type them in. So jute area rug was one of them, and you can see we're getting a reasonable amount of search volume, a pretty high cost per click if I'm being honest on this one. But that's just another example of how we found a completely different product idea just by looking at keywords in titles of trending products for big broad keywords. Now another great thing that you can do with Amazon is if you have this other tool, it's called Helium 10, we can go ahead and we can click into this and we're going to actually be able to see the amount of income for each of these listings. So the only reason why we do this is because it's going to give you an indication of if the product's actually selling well. Even though a product may be ranking high on Amazon, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's actually selling a lot. But when we look at these different products, you can see they are selling quite a bit. You can see the revenues are 79, 205,000, 284,000. And we would just go ahead and we would look at this like a Lattice tassel area rug. I actually really like that tassel area rug idea. This product is selling $284,000 per month. So tassel area rugs clearly have demand. Now the next way that you're going to find some great Google products to sell on Google Shopping or Google Keywords is actually going to Etsy and searching by product category. So once we get into a product category, you can see you'd pick whatever one you want to choose based on your store's niche, or if you have a brand based on your brand's image. So let's say that we're doing everything to do with office. We'd go ahead and we'd click into the office category. And then what you're doing, and you've probably noticed this pattern to do with how I do my product research for Google products, is I'm looking for keywords within the titles of products that are doing well. So when we go through and we look at this, like we could look at that, an adjustable ergonomic desk footstool. That's interesting, a little bit bigger. I'm not a huge fan of that. How about something like this? We've got it 2 times here, dual monitor stand and wood. So wood could be like an alteration of the keyword structure just to kind of get us a little bit more specific. But if we go to Google and we put in dual monitor stand, you can see the majority of these ones are these kind of metal ones. So maybe if we put in wood, we'd get a little bit more specific and potentially we'd find a nice little kind of sub niche of office products that could do really well. Okay, so horrible keyword volume, not a good cost per click. So maybe not that one, but you get the idea. We're just looking for keywords within title structure for products that are selling and already doing well in other marketplaces or even on Google Shopping already, because that's going to tell us that we're working with products that actually have potential. Now, if you want to keep learning and you want to actually ask me questions directly, you can go ahead and join my free Discord, link down below. In there, you can interact with me and other members of the community, become a member of the team, and actually grow your dropshipping business, potentially through Google Shopping or Google Keywords ads.